Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Staff Sergeant Kai Palom, Squad Leader of the 1st Squad, 2nd Platoon Battle Company of the 17th Infantry. Today we will be covering the Chinese Rifle Squad and their capabilities. And on today's agenda, we will be looking over the Chinese weapon systems, Chinese squad and platoon composition, Chinese strengths and weaknesses, and the countermeasures we can take against them. Now, why are we talking and learning about our enemy? Well, a well-known quote from Sun Tzu is that if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. So therefore, if we can familiarize ourselves with our own equipment as well as the equipment of the enemy, we'll know how to utilize and exploit the benefits and weaknesses to our maximum ability. Now, going on to the Chinese weapon systems. Their assault rifle is the QBZ-95, has a max effective range of 400 meters, and it is the equivalent of the American M4. The Chinese grenade launcher is the QLG-10 with max effective range of 200 meters, and the US equal is the M320 and the M203. Their light machine gun is a QJY-88, has max effective range of 800 to 1,000 meters, and is the US equal to the M249. Now, surprisingly, they have an integrated rocket launcher in their squad. It's the DZJ-08, has a max effective range of 200 to 300 meters, and is the US equivalent to the AT-4. Moving on, they have a 60mm mortar system called the Type 63-1, has a max effective range of 1,550 meters, and it's US equivalent to the M224, which is also a 60mm mortar system. They also have a sniper rifle integrated into their squad. Is the QBU-88, has a max effective range of 800 meters, and is equivalent to the M110 sniper that we have in the US Army. They also have a Javelin equivalent, which is the HJ-12 Red Arrow, has a max effective range of 2.5 kilometers, and the US equal is the Javelin. And last but not least, they have a light AGL, which is the name W87, has max effective range of 1,750 meters, and is the equivalent to the US's MK19. And also, they have vehicle capabilities integrated into their squad, each squad having a CSK-141 vehicle system. Each CSK is able to transport all 9 squad members as well as 2 extra crew members, and has a max speed of 135 kilometers per hour on the road. And mounted onto each CSK is a heavy machine gun, which is a 50 cal, and has a max effective range of 1,600 meters. And is the US equivalent of the M2 machine gun. Now, looking into the enemy infantry platoon composition, they have their headquarters as well as 3 different squads, but the squad that we'll be focusing on today is their regular light infantry squad. Each squad has 7 rifles, 1 light machine gun, 1 sniper rifle, 1 rocket launcher, 2 grenade launchers, and 1 light armored vehicle. As you can see, there are 9 members per squad. Comparing that to the US squad, one thing of note is that we have the same amount of manpower in each squad, as well as we are lacking a rocket launcher and sniper and vehicle capabilities. Now, the Chinese strengths. They have extra firepower. They have integrated anti-armor, sniper, and vehicle capabilities that we are lacking in a traditional light infantry squad in the US. And therefore, because of their vehicle capabilities, they have an increased movement, and because of that, they have a relative advantage in open areas and low cover environments, since they can use their vehicle capabilities to transport quicker, more effectively, and transport through dangerous areas quicker. Chinese weaknesses. Because of all these extra weapon systems, they've increased load and bulk. So therefore, if you eliminate the vehicle from the equation, they won't be able to move as quickly with their rocket launcher and sniper weighing them down. They also have top-down leadership. As you can see in the previous slides, they have no team leaders. Instead, they have a squad leader and one assistant squad leader if they so choose. Therefore, they have less ability to act according to the environmental factors, and therefore less on-the-spot decisions. And also they have uneven teams. One team has a rocket launcher, the other team doesn't. One team has a sniper rifle, the other team doesn't. So therefore, if you have good intel and ambush them from the correct side, then they'll be extra vulnerable and not be able to use those weapon systems to their maximum effectiveness. Now, how do we counter the Chinese strengths? First, you must shape the operational environment. If you do not allow them to use their weapon systems, then they have no advantage. If you use cover and concealment, then their snipers will be ineffective. And also localized leadership. Take advantage of their lack of team leaders. If you see an opportunity, take it. And also conduct offensive and defensive tasks in all types of environments. Since they have the vehicle, they won't be able to move through restricted terrain as freely as we can. They'll have to abandon their truck or go somewhere else. And also close quarters mobility. Since in like a dense jungle, dense forest, they won't be able to use their vehicles to load their rocket launchers and sniper rifles, they will be moving slower than we do. So we can use that and use mobility to our advantage and hit them from the flanks. Are there any questions?